Good morning, everyone. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning. It's like an hour away from being noon. So, how's everyone doing today? I wish you could interact with me. When we have when I have lives, when actually people actually want to get on a live, I have ability to go live, but right now I just record them so I can put them in multiple places. So I want to report some findings from my journey to 100 pounds weight loss that I'm recording and documenting. And I want to remind everyone this is a journey, it's actually an adventure. I'm testing a lot of things because I have tracking and recording devices that can record information for me. I really want to get one of those what is it called? Uh, Continuous glucose monitoring devices. But I've got to figure out which company I'm going to go with or if my insurance will pay for it. So I don't have diabetes or anything that I know of. I'm so grateful for that because based on the way I've eaten in my lifetime, I probably could. But my body apparently is, helping me by storing all of the excess that I eat in fat cells away from my organs. I guess I don't really know. Anyway, for today, I'm grateful. Okay, so that's how I'm gonna, talk about this. So I just wanted to share for those of you who are curious. Um, I am not perfect. Sometimes I eat foods and things that probably aren't the best for me, but I'm testing my products to find out if some of these recommendations, like the recommendations from Jesse in the book, The Glucose Revolution, actually, kind of changes things when you do eat foods that aren't, you know, perfect, I guess. I'm just going to use that phrase. So I'm in Texas, and I don't know if this company is all over the United States, but I know they're in Texas. And yesterday I skipped breakfast. Actually, I think I had like some cucumber slices. Like I thought I was gonna eat breakfast, so I was doing fiber first. And then after I ate the cucumber slices, which were probably like not that many, probably like they're little because they're Persian cucumbers. I probably ate like, I don't know, 8 little cucumber chips, slices, fresh cucumber that I had already pre-sliced. And that's like another little trick is if I'm gonna eat this way, I've got to have things kind of ready and handy because I don't like belaboring in the kitchen. So I also will say I started to start my morning with a little 8 ounces of water and a tablespoon of vinegar. Like, that's the first thing I'm sticking in my mouth and in my stomach in the morning, which the book, Glucose Revolution, talks about, having vinegar with your meals. And so I thought I was gonna eat breakfast and, then I kinda changed my mind after the way I felt. So I ended up going till 2 o'clock, without really being very hungry or hungry enough to eat something. And then I wanted a turkey schlotzky sandwich. So I'm sharing this with you because I'm going to share with you what I found when I'm monitoring. So, again, I'm not perfect. This is embarrassing to, share, but I'm sharing it anyway because I want to be real and authentic. And so, anyway, I had a sandwich and I ate the jalapeno chips, and then that was it, like 2. And then I didn't eat anything until like 7 because I was going to watch the World Series. And I took my fiber first both before the sandwich, that meal, and then again in the evening at 7. But I went to this New York pizza place and got 2 slices of pepperoni pizza to go. So I had my fiber first. And not only did I drink some vinegar, apple cider vinegar, in my MCT Wellness that I was kind of sucking on after my lunch. And y'all may remember, I have links in my description. My MCT Wellness is the powder that I pour in the 18 ounces of a water bottle. And then I have some fiber capsules. It's called Fiber Tone. It's a recommendation from that book, Glucose Revolution, which is the title of this particular video, where she wants you to eat fiber first. So if you can't eat cucumbers or an avocado or a green salad first before you dive into your 2 slices of pepperoni pizza, I have fiber with me for emergency quick fiber to get into my body and my stomach and have that go down the chute first. So it slows the glucose spike. So I did take, and again, I'm just testing things. Like, I wasn't doing these behaviors 5 days ago, because actually I read the book last Sunday and today is Sunday. So it's been like, what is that, 6 or 7 days? So I'm doing these tricks to see how it affects my body. And I'm going to share. So I went ahead and took my fiber that I have, and she says, you want good quality fiber. I actually know this company. I've been buying products from them for 21 years, and they're out of California headquarters, but they just opened a manufacturing plant near Dallas, Texas, in my state. And this is high quality fiber, and it's, all natural. It's from a herbalist. So he pulls it from plants. And she said, like, psyllium, make sure you're having like psyllium in your fiber. So I took that first before I knew that I was going to be diving into the pizza. But I did bring the 2 slices of pizza home, and I went ahead and ate some cucumbers that I had in the refrigerator to get some more fiber, waterous fiber, watery fiber from the cucumbers. Again, these are little Persian cucumbers. One video, maybe I'll, bring all the show and tell and show you I get them at a Mediterranean store, and they're super fresh and super crisp, and they're always turning over the produce. So it's always fresh produce. So I ate that, and then I ate the 2 slices of pizza, and they just were pepperoni. They had some pepperoni on them. And then I had some little pita chips from the Mediterranean store, and I ate those with hummus. So remember in my first video where I talk about what order to eat things, she says, eat fiber first, then eat, veggies if you can. So that would be like my cucumber too. Cucumbers have fiber in them, but are also, in my opinion, they account for the veggie portion of the before the meal. And then eat your protein and your fats, and then your starchy carbohydrates or your sugars last. And so to me, I was getting that kind of all in one. I was getting the starchy pizza with protein and fat on it. And then I guess I could have deconstructed the piece of pizza and eaten the cheese. In some cases, like, that actually happens, but on accident, when things start stringing apart and you're like, oh, a piece of cheese. And then I ate the pita chips, which were really, pretty not necessary, although I was kind of, I still had some desire for them. but I could have restricted myself from them. But anyway, they were good and I enjoyed them. And I really was proud of myself because I kind of limited how many I was going to have. And I stood firm with that. Okay. All of that to say, okay, so that's what I just spent 10 minutes sharing with y'all what I ate. So what I want to share about that is I was really curious if I would be able to wake up in fat burn mode, which is kind of hard to get to when you have a high carb dinner, because they recommend with Lumen, they recommend that you eat your carbs in breakfast and lunch, because your body can shift into fat burn mode easier for the nighttime while you're sleeping, because you really want to be burning fat in your sleep rather than carbs, because the body wants to burn carbs first. And so I was so happy that I woke up and my Lumen told me I was in fat burn mode, which I was really surprised. I was totally prepared for a 3, which is fat burn and carb burn, half and half. I was even prepared for a 4, thinking I was still burning those carbs from the night before because I ate so many. But no, I was already shifted into what's called a number 2, which is fat burn mode. What do I think helps my body do that? Yes, I do think eating the new way with the glucose revolution suggestion hacks, I do think that that's a big key. I do think that, eating fiber before my meal probably helped. But that actually happened before I was doing all these hacks, because I've been drinking for 120 days the Dr. Gundry's MCT Wellness. I consistently drink it every day. And his claims, and I'm testing his claims too, his claims are that your mitochondria are getting supported by the MCT Wellness. And over time, when you heal your engines, your power stations that utilize fats and carbohydrates in the body, or just all food, I think it utilizes in the cell, that ultimately your body knows that it doesn't need that excess that I put on it, like those starchy pita chips. And it's like, oh, caloric bypass. My cells were like, I'm just going to let that pass by because she's got plenty coming in here and I'll just use what I've got here. And so I really, because people are curious, is this MCT wellness really working? And because I'm saying so consistent with it and giving it the shot to do what it says it's going to do, that's what I'm testing. I'm actually think I'm going to commit to a year of drinking MCT wellness. Here's one of the reasons that even if I wasn't losing weight, it would be good to drink MCT wellness, because it has a lot of polyphenols, and polyphenols help your cells fight. And I'm not going to name them because I don't want my channel to get flagged, but major problems that hinder our wellness, our health, major, like the big C that everybody's scared to get. And I live in a city that has a big C center that's world renowned. So I don't want to get that. And so polyphenols in your diet are a way to scathe major, health, because your cells need the polyphenols. So I'm just, testing things, and I'm willing to talk about it because it's fun for me. So this video is about fiber first. I've been doing fiber first. I feel committed that fiber first in your diet is like what my body is lacking. And so I'm going to be doing that here on out to see what kind of results I get. I will tell you that I read the book on Sunday and then finished it like 1 hour on Monday. And in this week, I've lost, I think it's 6 pounds. Yeah, 6 pounds. And for those of you who've been following my weight loss efforts, I lost 27 pretty consistently, like through September 20th. And I was really trying to hit 30 pounds weight loss by October 11th, which was I think that was my 90-day mark, but it was also my birthday. And then I got sick at the end of September. And so, like, I haven't done any exercise. I haven't felt like exercising. And so I did gain the 7 back. So I was hovering at that 20-pound weight loss. So now I was trying to get back to at least the 27 pounds lost. And so this past week, when I started implementing the glucose revolution hacks, fiber first, eat your food in the right order, green salad, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to talk about all the different hacks. I think she has like 10 of them. I lost 6 pounds in like 3 days. And then I've maintained it, even though yesterday I ate a Schlotzsky sandwich and 2 slices of pizza and some pita chips, total starchy. I still didn't have a pound increase on the scale, which I was totally expecting at least a pound or 2 because of the salt in the, food from restaurants, because that usually happens when I eat at home. I don't put salt on my food and I don't have the sodium intake, but when I eat out, I do. I can tell that my face looks a little bit like puffier from yesterday. And so if I just kind of take it easy today and eat food at my house, then that will just go down. So anyway, I'm at 17 minutes right now. I want to tell y'all, oh my gosh, like I'm a highly sensitive person, and that's actually called, like, that's a title for people who are HSP. You can look it up. It's on a movie on Amazon Prime called Sensitive, and Alanis Morissette is one. And I've always been attracted to her and drawn to her. But I was looking at my subscriber numbers, and from yesterday, they went up to like 95. And I just feel so, grateful, because I just want to help people and I want to help myself, and I want to use myself as an example to like be a guinea pig and help people, and then create community and engage with these people, whoever are interested in engaging too. And you can comment, and if I find it, I will reply. And I'm just so grateful. I'm grateful for the 95. And I'm hoping that, I mean, it's a long journey. It takes a while, but my goal is 1,000 at first, and then after that, we'll see what happens. But I mean, just being able to connect with and reach out to and help 1,000 people is, it's like a dream of mine. I've always been someone who wanted to help people, and I'm sorry I'm being emotional. But I've also, wanted to help myself in the process. So anyway, I don't want to, cry online, but just thank you all for subscribing, because it means so much to me, and it keeps me aware that, the content that I'm creating is helpful to some. So I just want to be helpful to some. All right. Bye. I'll talk to y'all later. Thanks. Let me know if you have any questions, and you can be sure to subscribe, or you can go to also the Facebook Avanti Wellness Motivation Support Group, because there we can actually interact more and see each other and connect. So more than YouTube. So if you're interested in connecting. All right. Bye guys. Take care. Hope you enjoyed this video. Bye.